welcome everyone to a Scouts of Entertainment's Napoleon Total War 3 replay. Today's a nice 3v3. It was sent to me by PINGU, and he's on the red team today. His ally is, one of his allies literally has no name. The other ally is Hukkion Kala. Their opponents today, Magnum .357, Baked Potato, but that's B4K3D, and we have King Kunta as well. So we'll start with the factions of the red team first, then we'll move on to the factions of the blue team. We've got here in front of us Iran Shira, or Iran, pretty much. And next we have Pruben, or Prussian, 1813 to 1815. And over here we have Russia, 1812. Now I recognise this faction down here. We've got Riband. Our next faction is Denmark, or Denmark. And over here, France, Spain, 1807 to 1814. We'll just go with that. And yeah, that is it, guys. So we'll actually do a small cut here and come back once the first engagement begins, although it doesn't look like we're too far away. So see you soon. And here we go, guys. Forces charging in over here as well. Rossi has slammed himself into Riband. And Riband, I gotta say, is on the winning side today. Of all the forces that engaged, only Riband's forces are left standing. Rossi was sending up his big guns, but all the action's over and Riband's running away. There's no way Rossi here's going to be able to catch him. They're heavy elites, don't move very fast. But that was a good attack there from Riband. He did well. Rossi's forces are summiting the hill. We've got 4 12-pounders instead of 4 there. We've also got a unit way out here, some grenadiers. I don't know why they're so far away from the rest of the army, but I'm sure Rossi has his reasons. Maybe he's gone for the house there. That'd be the only logical conclusion I can make from that. Now Prussia here's heading over to support Iran. Iran's going to try and face off against France. This is a bold move. Iran's not one of your better factions. France 1807 does have its flaws, but it is superior to Iran. We've got a cav up here. They've got to withdraw soon enough. Oh, what's this? Alright, they're firing arrows. That's what they're up to. Yes, we don't see that every day. And we have some skirmishes here from Iran. No kills there, 3 kills there. Wow, good shot. Down 100. Down to 100, sorry. Not that good. Okay, yes, I think both units are firing on the one unit. That would explain why they're getting so many kills.
We have taken a building, sir.
Oh yes, and we have about 7 one-pointers on the field today. Sure, they got pulled back soon. Oh no, they're going to try and break them. Oh, and France is pulling back. That's a mistake. We were so close, I thought they were going for a bayonet charge. Okay, they broke 1 unit. We're at Spain 5 today. That is the map. Now, if you'd like to see me through other Napoleon Total War 3 replays like this, the links are displayed on your screen, and also in the description below. There's also a PayPal option, subscribe, start Patreon, and stream donation link if you'd like to support my work. But if you'd like to support my work in other ways, then please remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, tick that bell for notifications, and leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. With that, let's continue. Well, we actually never stopped. Okay, Iran's moved around on the right flank of France. Iran's forming up here. This is where the action's at the moment. Yeah, I wonder if that hill would affect their shots. Yeah, all the bullets pretty much going straight into the hill here. They really got to sum up the hill. Take the high ground. So France was thinking about taking this. What happened there? Okay. They chased down a Denmark unit. No, it looks like the blue team has taken this house. This man's shooting out of it. Kind of eating my own words there. Iran's really owning France. I thought France would be able to fare better than what he did so far. Okay, Russia likes where he is on the hill here. Robin has his own set of 12 pounders. I'll be one cannon short. Yeah, Ross is definitely firing on his position. Okay, France is in retreat.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
So we got a cavalry engagement, but I don't know. Iran pulled back some units, but sent up another one. Get some courts provisional. Cuirassiers. Cuirassiers. Well, they're driving the Iranians off. And the Prussians. Oh, Prussia has 2 cav units here. I thought there was Iran, both of them. So small light engagements there. Those are really good skirmishes there from Iran. You've got to give them that. They went from getting hits to getting no hits. Alright, Denmark's trying to ambush Prussia as he comes across the hill. So he comes across the river. And they're using the tree trunks as cover. A daring plan. But one that I think works in their favour. Prussia is very vulnerable where he is, and there's no way of getting around that. Not unless he just retreats. No enemy units in their back, which is a good thing. We've got some units of Iran though heading over this way. 3 units. Denmark will be forced to either retreat or pull some units off the line to face them. Doesn't look like the blue team has any support over here besides those units. That's Iranian cav, they're fine. Okay, the rest of the Denmark army was here. They were just hidden. Oh, they were waiting for him. A nice ambush, if there ever was one. Iran will be forced to rethink their strategy. They need more troops, they need more support. Prussia, to his credit, is still continuing on with their attack. They're still bringing over forces. They're lining up. They're going to take Denmark on.
Our men are running, sir.
This is either very brave or very stupid. They don't have any cav support. And Denmark's done a nice job so far of securing his perimeter. But remember that Prussia and Iran does have cav that can run around here. It would take them some time to get here, but they could rear charge Denmark's forces eventually. Don't know if they're thinking about that or not, but I'm not seeing any moves in the meantime to enact that strategy. And that's only if there's no enemy units covering the rear here, which I wouldn't be too surprised if the red team, sorry, the blue team, had already got some forces there, maybe from France or Riben. Maybe might be back there as well. Looks like Denmark's left flank though is fluctuating a little bit there. This unit's lost almost 100 men. So these guys here have borne the brunt of the Denmark attack so far. The other units are faring pretty well, actually. This is the one that's been hammered the most. Alright, so you can see what Iran and Prussia are thinking here. They're linking up their forces. They're trying to overwhelm, wrap around Denmark, and essentially just contract and crush him eventually. So Prussia might move up soon. Iran might also push, and that will either force Denmark to retreat all these units, or they'll form a wedge between this unit this collection of Denmark troops and this one. So they'll essentially cut the army in half. And that will cause problems in their line, maybe cause some chaos, the player might panic, who knows. Denmark just really needs to hold his perimeter. It looks like France is actually moving his army to support Denmark. Riben has got to be heading over this way, you'd have to think. Is he making his way over here? No, he has no intention. He's going to face off against Russia. Or Russia. Now, what is Russia doing here? Moving to the town. Yeah, he's going to take them on. Okay, they lost one cannon and they're down to 16 men. This is a critical point here of Denmark's defense. Probably why he stacked 2 reserve units to step in the moment it starts to falter. Alright, Iran sent in 1 cav unit.
Our men are running for them.
Alright, they're broken. These guys here have got to be on the way out. Denmark has deployed a 6 powder unit, but if they fire, they definitely risk hitting their own troops, you'd have to think. Denmark will have to clear some room for it if he tries to use it. Riben has 1 unit over here. Just the one. Could be others on the way. He's definitely got cav units back here. Alright, Denmark is folding up here. He's retreating. I'm surprised he gave up his wall. Surely those logs were providing some protection. This was a little suicide. These are grenadiers though from Riben. And they are winning, but Prussia has troops right there in support. The moment these guys either falter or break, those dudes will be just blasting. In fact, that's what they're going to do now anyway. They're going to fire or what? No, they're not going to fire. I'm wondering if it was a mutual agreement to disengage or whatnot, because they had that unit on the ropes. I'm surprised Prussia let them get away like that. It's a very strange formation for France. Stacking these lines like that. Okay, Russia's beginning their attack. Russia needs to summit that hill. We saw Iran make that mistake before. Most of their bullets will hit the mound before it even gets close to the troops. You can just see all the bullets going into the hill. But, you know, most of the right-band bullets are going over the heads of the Russia troops as well, so, you know. But the units are, both sides are not really going to get too many kills, at least not that quickly. The terrain is not favouring either army. Over here it's a little bit better. A bit flatter between these two units facing off against each other. Make that 3. I don't know why these guys here are facing the way they are, but Ryben's quickly correcting his formation. Alright, they're firing. Here we go. No casualties there. Pioneers.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack.
Definitely is more skillful. Again, they killed 5 of them. Despite all those rifles there, they got no hits on these guys whatsoever. Mind you, the accuracy of most of these units here are pretty poor. Looking at the stats, I remember it was very, very low. It was like 20% maybe. And I'm reading that right, like 0.27 or less for most units. Okay. No casualties there. Okay, Iran's trying to prevent the France from getting away, really.
Our men are running, sir.
Oh, they broke him. All that did was delay really 1 unit. Okay, Iran's got 3 cab units here, and maybe he's just kind of trying to use it to slow down France's withdrawal.
Our men are running, sir.
We saw those guys form square before. They were taken completely off guard by that. Okay, Iran's sending in his best. Alright, they chased off the French cav. And let's get under the cloud here. Okay, Iran's shifted their entire formation. I know we've got 2 French units here, but they could easily be challenged by these Iranian troops here. Bring up his skirmishers. Skirmishers are going to shadow these 2 French units here. Denmark has fallen back completely. Prussia fell back all the way to here for some reason. There's no enemy here. Russia's got 2 cav units there. In the meantime, this battle line has shifted completely. Alright. Yeah, Ryban should really just redeploy all units mainly to this area here. Pull these guys back. Get them really out of the range of that artillery piece of Russia's over there. I think, you know, keep them down here or redeploy them at the end of this line here and wheel around and try and take on Russia that way. But it looks like Russia's falling back to the safety of their artillery. Let's have a quick look. We've got Cav here though, for Ivan. No Cav for Russia. Could be why he's falling back. Maybe send one unit as a sacrificial unit to try and hold back the enemy. Okay. So quickly looking at kill counts here. Ryburn hasn't really suffered too many casualties. How's Rossier going? For the most part, most of his army is still intact as well. Having no cab though is a big disadvantage. But maybe that's just because we can't see them. These guys here can form square. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Russia's troops are broken there. He's in danger of being wiped out. Let's head back over here. Iran's putting up the pressure. What a cab there. Vikiri Sirias. I can't say it. I want to say it. Cuirassiers. I'll just end it at that. But I wonder where Denmark is. Ryburn has 2 units over here. Denmark appears to be in this little area here, in this field here. France was being outflanked. Now he's fallen back. He didn't need to fall back. These units here could have moved up and just challenged the Iranian line. We've got France units appearing left, right and centre now. You've got to wonder why the French line is falling back when we've got these units here moving up. Okay, they're reforming. Really facing the wrong way. The cat and mouse there. Okay, Prussia's finally moving down the hill. There's Denmark taking up positions behind the concrete wall, but the elevation should eliminate that advantage, I think. Each pursued by concrete wall and tree trunks. Can't go wrong there. We'll see how well Prussia can do. In the meantime, Russia over here looks to be a little bit on the ropes. Oh, okay. Good strike. But yeah, Rossius facing the real prospect of the bayonet charge here. What are these guys up to?
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must break.
Is that a lucky hit? That was a lucky hit. And the 12-pounders broke them. With their general dead, Russia will probably be able to salvage this fight, you'd have to think. Holy smokes, the red team captured the house. So the Iranians got in. And they stole the blue team's house right from under the nose. Now the Denmark and French troops will surely feel it. Denmark's trying to take it back. The Olden Borgsa. And France is setting up some grenadiers, so the blue team means business. They want to take this house again. Iran will need some help to hold it, you have to think. What's Rye been up to? Rye's got some skirmishes here. That Prussian unit is not like that. We've got 32 minutes left for a winner to emerge. And Denmark is moving up. Really clumped up his forces there, though. Suppose he should be fortunate his unit's not firing. Says they're hidden. Okay, so France is on their way to losing this house. So I meant to say Iran there. France is the one invading the house. Hang on. Let's take a quick look out here. What do we got? Okay, we've got Prussia reinforcing Iran. And shifting the balance of power back in the red team's favour. Everybody outside. Oh, nicely done. Oh, that was unnecessary. These Iranian troops are holding very, very strong over here. He knocked one guy into 7. Still fighting, but they're literally pushing the enemy outside the house. Okay, meanwhile we've got a 6-pounder being set up. Firing directly into Iran. 2 other cannons still being turned. These guys I think are loaded up, ready to go. Alright, all these 3 units broke. Denmark units firing directly into the house.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
Okay, so the skirmish unit there is done. Okay, Prussia tries to put the screws here on Denmark, but the rest of the line is not moving up with them. Denmark should probably double team this unit, this Prussian unit right here. don't think anyone's aiming at this unit here. Everyone's firing from way too far out, you have to think. I've only lost 7 men so far. No, sorry, I take that back. These guys here, I've lost about 17 men. What's going on here? Okay. There's some grenadiers versus some PIDA. We've got the Iranian general over here. They've just got batons or swords. They got swords. Why they got them off their horses, I don't know. The artillery's gone. Not destroyed, just gone. Blue team's position though is under heavy pressure. It looks like it's buckling a little bit here. Okay, there's the artillery. These guys are down 5 men. Okay, it looks like Iran was trying to be the backstop. Prevent the blue team from retreating this direction, but for some reason Iran is now shifting all their forces over to where their battle line is. Right, we'll head back over here. It's been a while actually since we've seen what Russia and Peru and Riban are up to. Oh, Iran's charging their elite cav. And almost has single-handedly destroyed the entire Riban line. Now Russia for the most part held his ground. Most of his army is still intact. Now, are they just going to shoot each other or bayonet charge? Bayonet. I really would have preferred a shootout, really. Not so much a bayonet charge.
Our men are running, sir.
Okay, Riban's forces have been destroyed, enabling Russia to come and join the fun over here. Yeah, what's the quickest way for Russia to get to him? Looks like that's a bridge there. Or all the way over there. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Okay, Denmark's sallied out with his cav. So 2 units in play. One's at half strength, the other one relatively strong. What's their target? Russia's swimming square. Okay, to Denmark's credit, they broke a unit there. 92 from 163. Riban's not out of this yet. He's got a couple units over here. Well, 3 actually. And Denmark's done a great job at folding up Prussia's right flank. We've got Riban and Denmark pressing in hard.
Our men are running, sir.
So they're really trying to turn the red team's flank right now. Iran controls both houses. In fact, Prussia's pushed past the house here. It's Prussia now, the unit inside that house. Iran's moving in. Russia's army's coming. But they're at least 5 minutes, 10 minutes out tops. France is trying to assault Iran over the wall. Yeah, but it's really not going to work. This Iranian does appear to be pretty good in combat, both melee and skirmish. Okay, well, it's easy to see why these guys are on the verge of breaking. They've lost almost 100 men. These guys here have lost 100 men, and they are starting to waver a little bit. Alright, so red team's plan right now, I think here, is just to sort of pull back a little bit and really wait for Russia to arrive. Iran's bringing over their elite cav. I'm guessing the red team just wants to delay the fight a little bit, buy time for Russia to get over here. Well, this fight's getting a little bit too close for comfort. Okay, there he goes, he's pulling back. Okay, no, he's not pulling back, he's not going anywhere. Okay, sustained roughly 55 casualties. Here we go. Now they're going for a bayonet charge. Now, can the Iranians hold them off? Just made it. Now they're dropping left, right and centre. We've got cav coming in. This cavalry unit is definitely Iran's ace in the hole. This unit here has been outflanked. He'll break, there's no way of saving that unit. Could be wrong, if he does save it, he'd be very lucky. Denmark drives off Prussia once again. Okay, Russia has started to arrive. Iran's getting in really close. Only saw one soldier fall there, despite all those guns firing. that range, that's really hard to believe. It's amazing how accurate soldiers can be when they're shooting at broken troops. A little bit of friendly fire there, I think. Where's that at? All the way out here. Okay, so red team has confirmed 4 points out of a possible 8. Now with Russia on scene, I'm surprised Prussia isn't pushing forward, or Denmark actually pushed after him. So Denmark ain't waiting.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must break.
What's that? Okay, so there's a French general. Russia's just muscling over Denmark. That was a bit costly, but seems to have paid off. Russia probably just go for a giant bayonet charge in right now. I mean, he's already got one unit in their ranks, causing all sorts of chaos. The one unit forming square. And he's sending them in. Blue team's collapsing. Okay, red team just claimed the deciding house, so even if blue team controls the remaining houses, by lock standards, red team has this in the bag. There's the Denmark general. He's got 2 infantry units remaining. Scratch that, 1 unit remaining. Should break the moment they're under any sort of real pressure. Okay, so the red team has abandoned that house. It's possibly going to head northeast to the corner there. After that blue unit, I don't know. What's this? Okay, General's bugging out. All the remaining blue team forces here are broken. I think we're going to call it there, guys. We'll do a small cut and I'll see if there's any more action, but that should be it. See you soon. Alright guys, we are back because this battle is not over yet. To the blue team's credit, they sallied out from their houses and are going to try to engage the enemy in a valiant last stand. And the 44, you guys here on lost 86. So yeah, let's get down a bit more. Going for bayonet charge. Alright, they're broken there. They're broken here. And so the last battle between Russia and Riben in the woods. And that is it, guys. I think. Oh, hang on. Another unit has reared its head and come out of nowhere. But their heads better go back in the ground. And that is it. Victory! So, PINGU, commanding Iran, got 1721. Prussia got 1160. Hawk Kion Color got 1485. Magnum .357 got 914. Baked Potato got 1494. King Kutta got 609. Okay, stand-up performances. The Adis Soir Nizam Sangwan, the elite cav of Iran, got 362 kills. Nicely done. The Nizam Kahan got 95. Okay. Quizzy Bash 126. Zad 125. And another Nizam unit 115. And Samsung got 236. So, thank you to PINGU for sending in the replay. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one.